I was just kidding!
Yesterday, I watched the woman I loved most die, but when I woke the next morning, she was whole again, lying safely in my arms. It wasn't until I felt the heat of her body that I realized this wasn't a dream. I held her tight, terrified of losing her all over again, but then she repeated the same words she'd spoken yesterday, did the exact same things, and somehow I found myself wearing the same suit from the day before. That's when fear crept in. Was everything about to repeat itself? I tried desperately to change fate. Yesterday, she burned her hand on the kettle. This time I ran to the kitchen, only to see her carefully use a towel to protect herself. But seconds later, she still burned her hand, this time with a curling iron. Yesterday, someone spilled Coke all over her, so I led her down a different street. Yet still, another stranger splashed her with Coke. That's when it hit me. Fate doesn't change. Only the way it happens does. I tried to explain everything to her, but she just laughed and said I must have had a bad dream. I couldn't bring myself to tell her the real ending I feared most. Instead, I tried to prove it. I told her my watch would shatter on the way to work. But when we reached the office, it was still intact. She smiled and told me I was overthinking. Minutes later, though, my watch still broke in a freak accident. I knew then, no matter how hard I fought, what was meant to come would come. So I took her away from London, back to my hometown. But when she brought up her long-awaited graduation concert, I hesitated. It was her dream, and I couldn't take that from her. So we went back. At the concert, I secretly filled the screens with the love song she once wrote. Her voice lit up the hall, making her the brightest star of the night. That evening, we had a candlelit dinner, and I gave her the bracelet she had always wanted. After dinner, we walked home together. The rain started pouring down fast, as if reminding me time was running out. So I grabbed her hand and finally said the words I'd been holding back all along.
Doesn't matter if you have 5 minutes or 50 years.
I love you. When the same familiar cab pulled up, I chose to get in with her. As the crash came, I wrapped my arms around her, shielding her with my body. Maybe this is what love really means. Not keeping someone forever, but giving your life so she can live hers in peace.